I was in the middle of a vast field which might have been the size of the whole world. The sky above was grey and heavy with the threat of a storm, and the light was fading. Something was approaching, I knew that much. Whether I could hear it coming or even feel it in the very earth beneath me, I couldn't discern. A flock of birds hurried overhead, scared onwards by whatever was coming, except now I realized that it wasn't coming from any one direction, but rather from all around me. Was it one thing or many, or were the separate beings all part of one greater entity? Whatever approached, it pushed a wave of fear and panic way out in front of it. I would have screamed, but I knew that there was nobody else here, and the idea of starting and probably never being able to stop screaming in that desolate void was almost as dreadful as anything else. The next time I raised my head, I glimpsed something at the furthest edge of my vision, yet advancing ruthlessly. This time I saw there were indeed several of them, and they seemed to be approaching me from all directions. A horrible colour like that of diseased flesh, and of a shape that was not human enough, nor that of any animal that God had ever created. I suspected that they were blind, that they were attracted to me by their other senses. My head sank, my skull cracking on the stone. The muscles in my neck burned agonizingly, but I didn't want to be caught unaware. Dreadful as the sight was, it was better than being unprepared. When I next looked, they were so much nearer, as though time itself had twitched and thrown them closer to me at a rate their uncanny shuffling could never have made. I almost saw a suggestion of what little faces they had, almost saw how the overgrown grass in the field was growing up through their translucent flesh like veins, almost saw a suggestion of the nubs of horns. But whatever these fleshy demons were, they meant for me a fate worse than death. My neck gave out, and so did my resolve. I opened my mouth and screamed in mortal terror at the churning sky above.